Now the latest on the business fraud trial of Donald Trump. The former president's oldest daughter testifying today as a witness against her father. And in no way was it like daughter, like father. No way. Ivanka Trump speaking calmly and with no shortage of "I don't recall" in her answers. She is the third of Mr. Trump's children to testify and the last. And she is the only one who had a White House job title when he was president. NJ Burkett at the courthouse in Lower Manhattan covering the trial for us. Newt?
And that's right, Bill. The temperature in the courtroom today was about 30 degrees lower. None of that bombastic give and take, back and forth that we saw here on Monday. Yes, Ivanka Trump appears to have a faulty memory, but the contrast with her father here was stark.
Ivanka Trump came to state Supreme Court because she was ordered to, having lost an appeal to be excused from testifying against her own family. In court, she was poised, confident, and at times even earnest, but every bit as obstinate as her brothers before her, insisting repeatedly that she knew nothing about her father's financial statements. "I would assume he would have personal financial statements for accountants," she testified, but those were not statements I was privy to. Claims she first made in her video deposition.
I've never prepared one. I don't know. I've never made one. I'm not an accountant.
Donald Trump and his two adult sons are on trial here for defrauding bankers and insurance brokers by wildly overvaluing the former president's net worth and real estate assets. Ivanka Trump was originally named in the suit, but was dropped on appeal. Ms. Trump was questioned about her role in obtaining financing for the company's acquisitions of the old post office in Washington, D.C. and the Doral Golf Resort in Miami, and whether lenders demanded assurances about her father's net worth. It was a general presentation, she testified. "I don't recall with specificity any discussion of financial statements." It was a familiar response. Ms. Trump said she couldn't recall details so often. Assistant Attorney General Louis Solomon threw up his hands in frustration after confronting Ms. Trump with her own emails. "When I ask a question, she doesn't remember," he complained. "The witness does have a recollection, Your Honor." Attorney General Letitia James insisted the evidence is clear.
She was very much involved. We uncovered the scheme, and she benefited from it personally.
And with that, the state of New York rested its case late this afternoon against the Trumps. Now, defense attorneys announced just moments ago that they will file a motion tomorrow for a directed verdict, claiming that the state failed to prove its case. That motion is not unusual, again, expected to be filed here tomorrow.